Hey everybody, I just wanted to get with you guys and just tell you guys about some of our recent acquisitions. A lot of Gibson Acoustics that we've gotten recently, and sometimes I'll buy them for being terrific examples and collector's items and investment grade guitars, and other times I'll buy them for player reasons, you know, ones that sound and play terrific. Like Mark right here, he's playing, now this guitar sounds terrific, but it's a Gibson L1 from around 1930. It's like the Robert Johnson guitar, but it's all mahogany. And this one's a spectacular example of what this guitar should be. Strum a little bit. And then Nick over here is holding the first year of the Epiphone Texan guitar. These are some of my favorite guitars. A lot of people are not aware of these, but the Texans have a slightly longer scale length than the Gibson J-45s and the J-50s, and they produce a fantastic tone. This one has the shorter headstock with the raised truss rod cover and the thick Epiphone logo on this. This one's not a minty guitar, but it sure sounds terrific.
Yeah.
Really nice natural finish, beautiful. Very similar to McCartney's Texan, except this is way earlier. And then Mark over here is holding not a super clean guitar, but I consider this to be a very nice sounding wide neck J-45. This one is a 63 and shows wear, but it's just a really good guitar. And sometimes, you know, we'll buy it for that reason alone and playability. Now Nick over here is holding a late 40s J-45. This is a big fat neck. It's got the newer style logo. It's not a script logo at this point, but very big neck and older style tuners. This guitar is an absolute cannon, as well as being nice. Very big sound, you know, coming from this guitar. And now Mark over here is holding a Gibson SJ Southern Jumbo. This is very similar to the J-45, but it's got the broken trapezoidal inlays, bound neck. It's got the pearl inlaid Gibson with a crown, a little fancier binding, but it's a really excellent sounding guitar with a wide neck. So this is also another in the variety of this, but it's a slightly more deluxe model with a little fancier binding. And now this guitar over here, this is a 70s, which is not generally my favorite era, but this guitar happens to play and sound good. This is the Gibson Dove in black. This is like the Elvis guitar. Elvis has had like a karate sticker and some other stuff on there. But this one actually plays good and sounds good. And again, I'm not usually a fan of 70s Gibson guitars, but this one is a pretty cool example. And let me just see me tune down a little low. This one has the fancier pickguard with a dove on it. The dove's on the bridge. This is a maple sides and back.
Hard to tell in black.
In black, you can't really tell. Not super clean, but it's it's a great stage guitar, and this is one that's most associated with Elvis.
LA loves black.
So you know, we try to find stuff that's for all purposes. Some of them for collectability, some of them just for playability and sound. This is another J-45,
this is
adjustable
an
bridge.
All-time favorite in this color.
Yeah, we love the cherry sunburst, and These are just really good guitars. And one thing that's kind of cool is this one has what we call the stinger on this, which is like the black. They did this on some models. I'm not sure what the explanation is why, but it's really cool, and you'll see this on various Gibson models.
Yeah.
And these guitars, I consider them to be sleepers. They're still good values. This is just a very small cross section of what we have. We've got loads more, every kind of condition, every neck profile. So if you're looking for good Gibson acoustics, come on in. And I think these guitars are still basically undervalued, great collectibles, and not a lot of money in comparison to what some other collectibles are. Norm's Rare Guitars for Gibson guitars. Right now, we're loaded with cool stuff.